texting him at all. I tried to talk to him through the mic.
Right.
So when I turn the YouTube, I'll put it on mute, right?
Yeah, so on the green, on the little, in the black box,
This one?
yeah, the finger right there.
Hello, hello,
Okay.
hello.
Yep. All right, let me go away.
Hello,
Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me?
hello.
No. I know, you are right.
Hello,
It's gonna try to sign in from his phone.
Ms. Capaldi, can you hear me? Hello? Ms. Capaldi, can you hear me? Ms. Capaldi, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Ms. Capaldi, you're on mute. Hello? Hello, can anyone hear me? Hello? Hello?
Good evening. This is a special meeting of the Warren Planning Board, Monday, December 5th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Our intent was to have a master plan approval comprehensive permit application AP2 lots 21, 119, and 113 Water Street, owner applicant 119 Water Holding LLC. Due to the fact that we did not receive the updates until the end of day on Friday for the new design for the building and additional information that we'd asked for, and also that the 113, there was no engineering study to justify the demolition of that as there was for 119. So those are the things that we had asked the applicant for. And the applicant had also responded to comments from the initial public hearing. So we received all of that information on Friday. Both the applicant and the town solicitor's office have determined that given the short period of time that we've had that information, it doesn't make sense to have that to make decisions based on those at this meeting. So we're moving, the applicant has agreed to and has asked for a continuance until December 15th for this matter. We are going to, you can see now that there is a picture of the redesigned building. A floor was taken off the 4-story building that was originally proposed. And this is now a 3-story building. There are architectural features that the planning board, acting as the zoning board, can request from master plan to preliminary. The process is, if there's an approval of master plan, that is done with conditions, then the preliminary plan comes before the planning board to see if, in fact, in this case with the comprehensive permit, those requests for alterations or changes are made. So where we are, however, at this point is we have that information. You can access it through the building official's office. But we are not going to make any determinations tonight. And unfortunately, the applicant's attorney is unavailable, so he's not going to do a presentation on this, and the planning board is not going to comment on this until next Thursday, the 15th. You know, I share your frustration. We've been working on this. For me, this has been a daily matter of checking with the solicitor and with the community development director. Everyone is paying attention to this and ensuring that these decisions are well thought out. And we also have appropriate public comment. We've had public comment on the 4-story building that was originally proposed. We've had comment on the demolition that was proposed. Next week, when we come together, what we would be asking for would be comment on the new design, which is taking it from a 17-unit proposal to a 12-unit proposal. 10 of the apartments would be under that affordable housing concept, which is 80% of the average median income, which, you know, we've talked about at length.
Mr. Chair, 9 would be market rate, 3 would be affordable.
Oh.
25%, which is required under the statute.
Oh, okay, because that wasn't.
Regardless if he
That's
was
what is.
laughing about it.
Which is a performance,
25%.
the piece didn't indicate that.
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
Okay. So clearly,
I would ask that you quiet the crowd.
clearly the, he's still within the guidelines of affordable housing under the comprehensive permit. You only have to have 25% of the units listed as affordable. So that's where we stand. Any questions? Comments? Ben?
At the public hearing, are comments on the demolition also to be accepted next week?
Ben?
I mean,
We'll have the new building.
So next week, the applicant will be here and we'll put a brief presentation as to all the new plans that have been provided to the building official's office and to the board. He'll give a quick summary as to the changes, and then the chairperson will open it up for public comment and allow people from the public to make comment. He will close that. At that point, certainly the board will have the opportunity to address approval or denial of the comp plan, and also to address all the waivers that have been requested, including the demolition.
including demolition.
Correct.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, I mean, just so you don't think that I'm making stuff up. In the information that we were given, it very clearly says 10 units, 1 bed, 80% restricted in the economic documents. So if that is not true, then clearly they gave us the wrong information, and that will come out at the next meeting. We do know that there are 12 units now instead of 17. So there's a reduction in the number of parking spaces that would be needed. But again, we don't know. We haven't been given the specifics relative to this new building in terms of the waivers being requested. So, and under the advice of the solicitor's office, all of the decisions would be made at one time for master plan, which would be the dimensional waivers, parking, the building size and structure. That would all be where we would make the decision on all of those, and the demolition. So all of those would be part of the decision-making process on next Thursday.
Since the whole plan is digital, we can put it online for us.
I don't know if it's. That would,
Sure.
okay, yeah. I would advise that we not put this pro forma information on because it's.
You need to verify which pro forma they're using.
Okay,
The statute for a comprehensive permit requires a minimum
of 25%, right. I mean. Okay. So. With that being the case. Did you want to show any more here?
That's
or-
all we have.
Okay. All right.
I don't know if it's laughable. I mean, I don't know when more we can't. really-
No, I know, it's,
That's okay.
you know, all right. So, given that, I'd say we could have a motion to continue the master plan consideration until next Thursday, the 15th.
So moved.
Second, Ashley, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Just census, is everyone able to be here next Thursday?
I'll be here.
Yes.
Thank you.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Does that mean that everything that has been submitted could be available before the next meeting, so we can see it, because we expect it to?
Yes.
Everything that's been submitted is available in the building official's office,
Okay, great, thank you.
and they'll be happy to make copies for you.
Okay. Put it online.
Well, we can put it online. Some folks would rather have it on paper. I don't want to get into a discussion about this, but you know, those are good points. So we'll have it online and we will have it in print.
Just, Chair, I just want to be clear that the full record is in the building official's office. I don't want somebody to rely on presentation that will be something's on the internet, and then not everything's gonna be there. So make it very clear to the public that the entire record is available here in town. The town will make its efforts to put you tangibly on the internet for you in Phoenix, but just know that that's the full record, yeah.
Okay, so that's the story, and we look forward to seeing you next Thursday. Really not. I mean, that's pretty embarrassing. I mean, there it is right there. I mean.